And the shock announcement has left Northern Rivers residents reeling. Local artists and businesses fearing the festival's cancellation will be a significant blow to tourism and the local economy.
Melting it out with Jimmy Barnes. Or getting in the groove with Tom Jones. Northern Rivers residents say Byron Bay won't be the same without Blues Fest, where they made memories to last a lifetime.
It has to be Tom Jones, but I wasn't one of the girls that threw the knickers at the stage.
To be honest, I'm a bit of a shock that it's been cancelled.
The final curtain call, a major blow for local artists.
The immediate impact is obviously leaving a big hole in the industry.
It's sad. I'm a musician myself. We've been having the privilege of performing there once upon a time.
Event staff also in shock today.
To see that another big festival isn't going to keep going is devastating. I have a team of 10 people and we have anywhere from 60 to 150 photographers, and that's just half of the media team and one tiny element of what is a big festival.
Local businesses concerned after this year's Splendour in the Grass and Falls Festival were also axed.
From those that are actually very reliant on being suppliers directly to Blues Fest on site and in the preparation of the event, all the way through to our town centre.
It's a tragedy. It's an absolute tragedy for the region.
The venue's future now uncertain.
I'm sad, and I will offer the site to the government. And if they want to buy it, then they've got the basis with over $10 million worth of investment on that site.
Andrew Dew, NBN News.
Far North Coast residents remain on alert following days of heavy rain as a low-pressure trough lingers over the region. Lismore Council now ready to close the floodgates if conditions worsen.
Unrelenting rain falling on local roads and causeways. The SES responding to 9 storm-related jobs overnight in Mullumbimby and Tweed Heads.
So those sandbag jobs, those jobs that have had the leaky roof.
In the last 24 hours, the Tweed recorded more than 50 millimetres of rainfall. 26 mils fell in Brunswick Heads. A relief for SES crews who were expecting levels in the triple digits.
So this has allowed the Wilsons and the Tweed and the Coffs areas an opportunity to drain.
Well, today we are expecting to see another batch of 25 to 40 millimetres right across the northeast there.
The Weather Bureau warns a low-pressure coastal trough stationed over the far north coast could result in renewed river level rises.
We do have the Brunswick and Richmond rivers in the flood watch at the moment, along with a few others through the northern east parts of New South Wales there.
Council is continuing to monitor the Wilsons River levels, with floodgates in the Lismore urban area to be closed if conditions worsen.
If it increases and turns around with wet weather and we get to 5 metres, we've got staff that can actively take a role and work off our procedures.
Residents urged to stay on alert and never drive through floodwaters.
If you do see floodwater across the road, try and seek an alternate route. Or maybe save that trip for later.
The coastal trough expected to move off the coast by tomorrow.
Today is the last day of this particular weather system. We have got a change in the weather coming through so that tomorrow and Friday are looking much clearer.
Alexandra Rees, NBN News.
A body has been found in Mullumbimby, 1 kilometre from where missing 31-year-old Gage Wilson was last seen on May 18. Police were called to a Left Bank Road property on August 4, where they found human remains. A forensic examination is now underway to identify the body. A report will be prepared for the coroner. Robert Carl Huber will remain behind bars and is set to stand trial for the alleged murder of his 64-year-old partner in Ballina last year. Huber appeared in Lismore Court today and is charged with the murder of Lindy Lucina, whose body was found in a laneway on January 3. He's scheduled to appear at Sydney's Supreme Court via video link on October 4. More essential workers are set to call Lismore and the Tweed home thanks to the state's Essential Worker Attraction Program. The $25 million initiative aims to support workers like police officers and teachers in relocating to regional New South Wales.
Paid parking will be introduced in Brunswick Heads for the first time at the end of next month. A $5 an hour fee will come into force across the CBD and foreshore, but free parking permits will be available for Byron Shire residents.
It's been a long time coming. Brunswick Heads really needs that investment, and it also needs some modification around the parking activities.
The meters will be installed at the end of this month.
Performers for this year's Pacific Air Show have touched down on the Gold Coast. Thousands of spectators from across the world are also arriving in town, with a Hollywood A-lister given a personal invite.
Rain, hail or shine, the Roulettes have arrived. Touching down on the tarmac, led by Lieutenant and local mother of three, Brodie Sweeney.
Because I am from the Gold Coast, so our family and friends are going to be here as well, and it's the first time I've displayed in front of them.
Also dropping into this year's show, the RAF Falcons from the UK.
We're going to look to jump out and hopefully be getting 7,000 feet altitude.
Parachuting out of a plane, flying in formation before landing on our famous foreshore.
We're delivering a birthday card to a World War II veteran. She's turning 100.
Matt Hall is also making moves, putting on a world first.
I'll be rejoining onto Emma's wing in a vertical loop, so it's right in front of the crowd, so it's something new.
The weather won't rain on our parade. We're expecting more than 65,000 passengers to pass through Gold Coast Airport this weekend.
Well, I did see Matt Damon's plane outside, so, you know, I don't want to foreshadow anything, but Matt, if you're watching, we've got a spot for you too.
McKenna Bailey, NBN News.
And that wet weather is clearing tonight, so it's good news across the northern rivers. Temperatures, well, still very mild. Small temperature swings overnight to tops around 20 today.